There's a person here who comes off as very attractive, energized, physically, they take care of their body. Their aura may even be alluring and draws people in. And this person is currently worried about themselves, worried about their finances because they did make some sort of reckless decision. This is someone who decided to be deceptive. They decided to fall for some sort of temptation. They could have been in a committed relationship or a connection and decided to take some sort of leap of faith because they wanted to maintain their freedom. They took some sort of leap of faith during the summer, and this involved cheating, lying, being deceptive, being sneaky, doing something underhanded, and whatever this action is that they took has a ripple effect, and it's now going to cause an issue or problem. This person, man or woman, is finding out that they do have some sort of imbalance. This may be an infection or some sort, or this could be a child that's been created. Whether this child makes it all the way to term is going to range for each person watching, but this is an individual that truly needed shadow work. They needed to do work on themselves. They needed to really dig deep and down, dig into their traumas and figure out why they operate the way that they do. This is a person that does have mommy or daddy issues, and they may have reflected that either onto you or someone else that they were connected to. If you're single, be grateful that this has nothing to do with you. This may be somebody that you left behind, an ex love interest of some sort. This person was very reckless. They don't consider how their actions affect other people. And this may be a person that's an opportunist. When they do have opportunities available to them, it's hard for them to deny it, especially if this was a person that was in a connection or in a relationship. Their partner may have thought that, this was a twin flame relationship, that they finally met the one, that this was a person that was going to balance them and cause them union, when really it was a karmic relationship that's meant to cause turmoil. It's meant to basically build up resentment. It's meant to bring up triggers, and it's essentially there to cause you to let go of it. Someone got seduced out of the equation. Someone got seduced out of the connection. Someone decided that they wanted to hook up with someone. They fell into temptation. They decided to continue dating despite knowing that somebody else was supposed to have their heart or have their loyalty. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, man or female, whoever it was not willing to look at their behavior. They're used to just doing things without really considering the ripple effects or the domino effect that can come from it. This is a person that may even be avoiding talking to people right now. They may have very strong boundaries up because they don't want to be accountable, and there may be phone calls coming in to this person's phone where people are asking them questions as to why they made the decisions that they did. Something's coming to light. Something's forcing a couple or a person to change. Someone's finding out information that's going to break their heart, and it's going to cause whoever is involved in this, both of them are going to have to deal with their self-worth. Both of them are going to evaluate their expectations. One person has been deceived by being lied to and cheated on, by being juggled with somebody else. Heartbreak and disappointment is the theme between both people. The cheater is disappointed because they got caught. They're disappointed because their partner or whoever they were interested in now doesn't want anything to do with them. They're also disappointed because there's evidence. They may have to go to the doctor now. They may now have to deal with a child that basically came out of temptation. It came out of cheating, which that child's going to carry a very different vibration that is going to cause issues to their parental figures. This is someone who didn't know what they wanted, someone who wanted to keep their options open, someone who didn't want to be tied down, someone who wanted to juggle two different people, two different things, and now they're regretting it because they didn't think that their consequences was going to have this much of an effect. They didn't think things would go this far. They didn't think they were going to catch something. But unfortunately, everything gets balanced at the end of the day. The person who was cheated on is going to move on to new opportunities. They're going to regain their freedom. They will grow. Yes, it may take time. It may be a season where the person that was cheated on and lied to may feel down and out. But in the end, they will strengthen their self-worth. They will work on what it is that they desire. They will pay attention to the red flags because there were red flags in the beginning. They just chose not to pay attention to them. And the cheater will also have balance in their life where they're going to be forced to be accountable for their actions, for their decisions. They're going to be forced to come out of these childish tactics. They're going to be forced out of this energy of constantly dealing with temptation, allowing people to interfere with their connection. Because the biggest lesson for this person, they may have caught something that they can't necessarily easily get rid of. They may be dealing with a situation where now they have a whole new life coming into the picture just because of the fact that they could not restrain themselves. They couldn't restrain their sexual energy. Now all they can do is just be apologetic. This apology isn't even going to be received well because everything that went on was kept secret. The only thing that caused the truth to come to light was some sort of information that's being relayed.